Welcome my dear students of class 9th. Dear students, I am Rajendra Rai from LPM Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur, presenting this digital video for your learning. Dear students, currently you are learning the chapter Cell, the fundamental unit of life. And as far as the structure and function of different cells or organelles are concerned, that currently you are learning taking in consideration of different types of the cells organelles. So students, we have discussed earlier about the cell wall, cell membrane or plasma membrane, and the third one was the plastid, which is found in the plant cell. So cell wall and plastid is found in the plant cell. And now come to the fourth one, that is the mitochondria. Dear student, mitochondria is found in both cells, plant cell and animal cells. And mitochondria is called as powerhouse of the cell. Why it is called the powerhouse of the cell? Because the process of respiration takes place, the process of oxidation of food takes place in this mitochondria to produce the more and more energy, especially in the living organism having the aerobic respiration. So let us see the structure of the mitochondria, dear students. This mitochondria is somehow bean-shaped structure. If this is the mitochondrial boundary, so you have to see somehow bean-shaped structure is there, and the membrane is double. This is having the double membrane, something like this. So this is the double membranous structure as of the plastid is concerned. Likewise, plastid, this mitochondria is also double membranous structure. Double membrane means outer membrane and inner membrane. So outer and inner membrane form the boundary of this mitochondria, which is gets suspended in the cytoplasm. So students, inside it there are folds, different folds are formed, and these folds are somehow look like this. So these are the folds which facilitates the process of oxidation of food. So if you see this facilitation of this mitochondrial folds, these folds are called cristae. So these folds are called cristae, and remaining part that will be called as matrix. The remaining part will be the matrix, and this folded part is called cristae. This is cristae, and you can practice this diagram, my dear students, on the CW or PC copy, whatever you have right now. And if you don't have, you have to take the copies from your school so that you can complete the practices of this making diagram and learning the biology. Because biology, you cannot learn biology without the help of the diagrams. So students, these are the cristae, and not only this, DNA is formed. This is the DNA. This is the mitochondrial DNA. This is the mitochondrial DNA, and somewhere ribosomes will be formed. Ribosomes. So ribosomes are also found in this. Only mitochondria and plastid is having their own DNA, and this is called matrix. This is called matrix, and these folds are called cristae. My dear friend, these cristae are having the gas burner like structure that you can see it here, and these gas burner like structure are called oxysomes. Oxysomes are particles, oxidating particles. You can see it, these are the particles, these are the oxysomes. Oxysomes are formed here, and these oxysomes are for the facilitation of the oxidation of pyruvate or other intermediate food. So these are the just I am completing these oxysomes. Oxysomes are found at these folds. So these folds facilitate the presence of the oxysomes. So now these will be the oxysomes. Oxysomes are some particles. In some book you can find it some particles, but the name of these are oxysomes. So my dear students, the food that pyruvate or glucose, whatever is that coming into in the matrix, and oxygen that will be available in this cristae, and when there will be the switch on, when the mitochondrial switch will be on by the DNA, then there will be the process of oxidation of that food takes place. So my dear students, as our structure is, this is the double membrane. So mitochondria is a double membranous structure formed suspended in the cytoplasm, and it is having its own DNA, ribosomes, and it is composed of, if you cut the section of the mitochondria, then you will find that there are the fold-like structure, that folds are called cristae, and remaining parts of the mitochondria is called matrix. On the cristae there are several points, burning points. These are called the oxysomes, which facilitate the presence of oxygen in this mitochondria, and the facilitation of the food takes place by this matrix itself. My dear student, now what happened in the mitochondria? See, when the glucose will come, when the glucose C6H12O6, it comes in cytoplasm, then the glycolysis will take place. And formation of pyruvate. Then this pyruvate gets converted into the mitochondria, and this mitochondria facilitate the formation of CO2 plus H2O plus 38 ATP of energy, and this process is called oxidation. Earlier process is called glycolysis. So my dear students, this is the complete process of the mitochondrial function, and this function is called aerobic respiration. So aerobic respiration takes place by the mitochondria in the cell, whether that is the plant cell or animal cell. Dear students, let us have a short look on this diagrammatic representation of the mitochondria. You are looking here the mitochondria, which is the most important cell organelle that gets suspended in the cytoplasm of the cell, and it's having its own DNA surrounded by the double membrane, inner membrane and outer membrane, and this is the cristae, which is a fold-like structure, and remaining part is called matrix. So on the cristae there will be the presence of the oxysomes particles, and the process of aerobic respiration takes place in the mitochondria. How does it take place? That you have to know in detail. This what happened? This C6, number one part of respiration, that is the glycolysis. So glycolysis is cytoplasm, and first of all C6 H12O6 get converted into pyruvic acid. Then this pyruvic acid in mitochondria, pyruvic acid that will be available in the matrix, and it results the formation of CO2 plus H2O plus 38 ATP. Dear students, the realization of 38 ATP energy done by the mitochondria. That is why this is called power house of the cell. Since it liberating the power, it liberating the energy in the form of ATP, and that is why this is called powerhouse of the cell. So my dear students, revise this diagram, practice this diagram in your CW, and you have to maintain your fair copy also. Thank you. Good day.